In this presentation, we're going to be taking a look at where esports have been, as well as where they're going, and also why I think this could be a problem for the industry. In the past, esports have had many times of great success. The first example of this being the case is around 2018. During this time, the industry looked pretty healthy. There were many prominent orgs, tons of tournaments, lots of jobs, and most importantly, lots of sponsorship money. This was a great time for esports as a whole, and saw growth in esports as a whole as well. This time saw CSGO, Dota 2, Fortnite, League of Legends, and PUBG at their peaks up to this point, and there was no shortage of competition, with more than 108 million in earnings from these games alone. COVID is the next era of esports I want to discuss. This was a very interesting time for the industry and required a lot of creativity to succeed. With everyone stuck at home, there were some obvious losers in the industry. People involved with game development were negatively affected by delays caused by people not being able to work or come to work. Also, venue workers that would normally be working at major events with lots of people find themselves without a job. For esports as a whole, however, it was a major boost. More people being at home meant tons of viewers that were still going on, but in an online capacity. There are many jobs still present, such as directors, producers, broadcast engineers, and gamers. All these people work together to recreate the live events of the past. These people put on really creative and stunning events throughout the time. In this time, engagement with games and esports rose dramatically. This was really good for the industry, raising viewer numbers and more people consuming gaming products than ever before. After this time of great prosperity for the esports industry, we come to the present time. This is where I think that there is an issue in esports. As of late, there have been many closures of long-time esports organizations, as well as mass layoffs in the industry. Some examples of this include E United shutting their doors, TSM selling their LCS spot, and CLG, a long-time North American organization, also closing down. There were also tons of layoffs. Most notably, FaZe saw tons of layoffs before they were purchased. Riot Games has also let go of 11% of their total employees. Discord followed, while letting go 17% of their employees. All these factors are concerning to me about the direction of esports. Some of the factors that contribute to these closures and layoffs include high barriers to entry to some of the leagues, like the LCS for League of Legends, where you need to pay millions for a slot. Also, I think we are seeing the bubble pop from when there was an infinite amount of sponsorship money to go around during COVID. There's been less viewership than during COVID, which is to be expected, but orgs have started to realize that it is not profitable to have these expensive teams where you're paying a ton of money and not getting anything back unless you win. A lot of high-paid players are having to take less because orgs simply aren't willing to pay them. This creates another problem where there is no talent coming up from young players because there is no money. We need to focus on building sustainable leagues. A good example of this is Counter-Strike 2. In this game, the whole pro circuit is open and merit-based. This allows for the best teams to succeed and for new stars to be found. Things like the LCS slots or the old Overwatch League format are not conducive to esports as a whole, and I think that every game should be merit-based like in CS. With all these problems, I think esports is heading in a dark direction, and I hope the industry can recover to what it once was. There needs to be many changes, maybe even to how orgs generate revenue, but hopefully it happens fast before there are any more major closures. Thank you.